But I swiped up and it went to another TikTok of me, and it was like when Goldbridge forgot to turn off his stream. I was like, what? What is this? So on Sunday after the Arsenal game, I was streaming on YouTube and I was streaming on Twitch. But when we finish the watch along, I end the Twitch one and I do the match reaction on here. Or so I thought. Because what actually happened, and the video's there on Twitch, on Goldbridge TV, if you watch the last 40 minutes, I don't end the Twitch stream. So they get the bit in between where I am ending the watch along and setting up the match reaction. But even better than that, when I finish the match reaction and I finish on YouTube, I still haven't turned Twitch off. So I get up and I go out the room. I come back. I then film a That's Football 10 minutes pre-record. And at the end of the pre-record, I need a thumbnail because Matt and Ryan, our graphic people, are busy doing other stuff. So I just do a screenshot. So I've obviously ended the recording. Twitch is still running, and I'm going like this. Just because I think I'm recording. And then for the next 10 minutes, I'm sat editing it like this. Well, you know what I'm going to say? When I found out about this and watched it last night, I was like, the things I could have done not realizing I was streaming. And I told Mrs. Goldbridge it, and she said, well, you could have done something rude. And I said, no, I always make sure the camera's off for that. God, that's a career ender. You're not going to come back. And we had a bit of a laugh because I was saying, imagine if I'd have knocked one out. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that sort of thing. But there'd be no... She was like, will you be cancelled? I went, that would be the least of my problems. You know, that would be the, you know, my YouTube career being over would be the last of my problems if I was live streaming having a Tommy tank. That would be there forever. That, you know, if you think Pink Boots went viral, that was only the football community. That would be going viral in Australia for people who've got no interest in football. That would be it. And any shop I walk in, you know, sometimes you walk in a shop and someone will go, Goldbridge, I like your content or whatever. Doris, who doesn't like football, would see it. You'd be known as Tugbridge and the whole world would know it. You'd have to, that would be, just put yourself in those shoes. You don't even need to have a YouTube channel. If you got caught knocking one out on camera, that's it. You're done. You're never getting a job. You've lost all respect from your family. You're finished. And then it got me thinking, but everybody does it. Not online, but everybody does it. But yeah, it did what, you know what it worried me about? Not that. It just worried me that the thought of the stream being running and not knowing. Like, I wouldn't do anything that get me cancelled. I can't think anything I would. It's not like I end the stream and start shouting obscenities about, you know, things that you shouldn't do. But it does make you feel. It did make me feel quite vulnerable when I saw it on Twitch and I had no idea. On TikTok, I had no idea, and nobody knew because we're more focused on YouTube. So the Twitch thing is just like we just do it for the watch along. So nobody was watching it who works for us or anything like that. It was only last night when I went on TikTok, I saw when Goldbridge thinks he stopped the stream and he hasn't. And I went and looked at the last Twitch video, and sure enough, the last 40 minutes, I'm there just, you know. I mean, what I could have done is I could have finished the stream and it could have been a stressful watch along and I could have been there going, fucking Terry, you know, saying, I could have said something like that, or Matt, the bloody editor, he's fucking edit, you know, something like that. But yeah, it's a funny feeling. It's a funny feeling.